Hi Mary, hi Ash. How are you? God, I look like a wreck of the Espers. Hi Len. My lovely Nana. At least you got it right this time, Ashley. First time. First time you get it right. Don't know how long I'm here for. I had been going round, flicking round, see who was on. Saw Danina was on. And I actually hate having to stop and type. Driving all morning, just stopped at Mum and Dad's for a pit stop on my way home. Where have you been driving? To work or what? What have you been doing? My hair's going to drive me crazy today. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Mary. I'm working on this journal. Hi, Bootsy. Is it getting late? Hi, Albert. I know that feeling only too well. I was watching videos on my computer in the other room last night, and I kept dropping off, and I kept missing the end of it, of what I was watching, and picking up PlayStation 2 games for David. They were very nice. Hi, Vanessa. Very nice. He'll enjoy those. Well, I'm making a big concerted effort to get this album done. I want to play at something. Oh, my hair's going to drive me mad. I might have to go and put some hairspray on it. Trouble when you've just washed it. I think that's it. Do you know, I have to keep watching this album. I've done another set of things on the wrong pages. Oh, he's going to be one little happy chappy. I also keep hair ties in this room. Then I could tie my hair back. Just excuse me 1 minute. I gotta go and spray this. I won't be 2 ticks. I'm back. That'll do. Probably needs another tidy out. I'm not going to have to tie the mud punch boots. It might be a bit difficult to get out later. So I've just gone in, give it a bit of a brush and sprayed it. That'll hold it, hopefully. Should have done it before I came on. So what's everybody else working on today? I'm going to give myself to the end of this week to get this finished. I want it finished. I want to play at other things. I do. Gosh, 10 people here. I didn't realise that many people would be around. Nice to see you all. I just thought I'd pop in and see if anybody was around. Got the usual nice untidy desk, because I have been doing a bit of work before I come on. Little couch for my granddaughter's doll's house. Oh, very nice, Vanessa. I was, I don't know how I got to it now. I got to somebody on Instagram today. Because I've made the little doll's houses and the little rooms that you can get. And in fact, I've still got a few to do. And I come upon this guy who actually is making the same sort of thing, but they're not, you know, they're not pretty. They are more real to life, actually. A row of shops, you know, say some in a downtrodden area and things like that. And God, he was good. Did I bring my phone in? Probably not. I could have told you who he was to go and have a look. Oh, but he was clever. Let's put my glue lid on because I've just had one dry up. Get a bit of stuff. Just finish this one then. I don't do journals or have gotten the itch. I've tried making a single quilt block 4x4 without 6 squares. Wow. Good on you, Bootsy. I'm not a sewer. I could be if I put my mind to it, but I don't like sewing. I have done a quilt. I've done one. And I said, that's my lot. But my daughter-in-law does quilts, and she does a beautiful job. And a friend of mine does quilts. When you do it, Bootsy, we would love to see a picture. You could put it up on my Facebook page, Crafty Kiwi. Put it up on there, and so we can all see it. We'd all love to see it. Oh, hi, Denise. Welcome. Welcome. Cool. Please do. That's what saves my Crafty Kiwi. I have made it a closed group now, as in when people want to join, they're most welcome to join as long as they answer the 3 questions, a bit like everybody else now. And so, yeah. But I think you're in it. looking forward to seeing this, aren't you, Mary? I like that. And I like to hear of a man doing things like that too. I've got a son who, his wife also does, oh, I didn't blooming. I wanted to distress them. Never mind. My son, he will do, she used to make, well, still does every now and again, make teddy bears. And my son would make one too. I like to see a man getting on the same things we do. Especially when there's in a marriage, it all helps. If you all like the same, you know, can appreciate what the other does. There we go. That gives them a bit of a... I'll put you down onto the table. You don't want to look at me, do you? Just ignore the mess. I'll clear it up in a minute. As you can see, I've just done my ACEs page. And before that, I did my, it said playing cards, game cards. Well, that's the only game cards I've got. Those are a smaller decks than the other. We know you're getting married. Have you finished your invitations, Ashley? How am I going to close this? That's pushing it together. Well, I've decided that the rest of them will all have to be collage because they're sticking out so much. I'll put maps on there. That's a book page. Well, I've put it in there, but I've put nothing on it. I haven't been in a crafty mood. I've been slowly clearing my craft room. Too much stuff now where it seems overwhelmed me and I need to clean it. Yet I can understand that, Denise. I can fully understand. I'm a bit like that. That's why I said on my last one that really, you know, I would love to be able to get and give some stuff out. But anyway, this is this one here is my circles page. And I'm going through my die cuts yesterday and I found some circle die cuts. So I thought it's not too late to stick them on there. But yes, I know what you mean, Denise. It can be overwhelming, definitely. Definitely so. I've got to learn to put a bookmark in the page I'm working on because I did it again yesterday, put the wrong things on the wrong page. So I'm having to do bookmarks now. Get on with it, girl. Get on and do them. How is your journal going? Is that going well, Ashley? I feel full, like I've stuffed myself and now it feels like stress. I need to fix that. Then I have no interest in buying crafts. Again, I can understand that, Denise. I go into the shops, I usually go in and come out empty-handed. Whereas at one time, I wanted everything in there. But yeah, you think to yourself, what do I need that for? What I don't need that now. But as the opposite, we have to have it. Why don't you do a D-stash on YouTube, Denise? They seem to go well. I don't bother doing a D-stash because being New Zealand, it's nobody will want to. Most of my friends on here in America, so you know they won't want to pay postage. So I don't bother with the D-stash. Right, I don't want Right, I don't want for nothing, so no need to be buying things I will not be using right away anymore. Is there another thing I do is I fill boxes or big rubbish bags and deliver them to our local kindergarten, nursery, whatever you call it. I know you do. And when I'm doing a big de-stash, Denise, I also like to have somebody with me, helping me. It's a lot easier. And last time I had my granddaughter with me. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. Hi, Joyce. So I wish I could help you out there, Denise. I really would. I'd be there like a shot. I think that's my phone going in the other room. Just a minute, ladies, please. Back again. Well, do you have a kindergarten or Salvation Army or anybody that you could ring and they would come and pick them up and take them and sell them at their sales and things? Excuse me a moment. This is my friend. We go to card class tomorrow night when we've got to take stuff along, and she's having trouble finding us. Hi, Mary Jane. Oh, you're saying Diane. Where's Diane? Bootsy. Hold on, Bootsy. I'll put it in there for you. You might have to join. It's my Crafty Kiwi one. I thought keeping all the crafts there. I've had it for quite a while, but never used it that much, only for my own stuff. But now I'm opening it up for all of us to post our work on. In a minute. There we go. Right. Here's the link to my crafting Facebook page. If anybody wants it or wants to join, there it is. Oh, Nancy, you lucky thing. I don't know how many I've still got to do. A lot. This is why I'm going to really concentrate this week on it. I'll have to be in here all the hours that God sends, as my mother would say. That's okay, Bootsy. I'm going to put some stickers in here, make it look a bit better. Well, I was thinking when this is all over, we've mentioned it before, of us doing one on here, but not quite so big. One to keep as well. I quite like the idea that some have been doing where you send stuff to each other. I don't know, that's putting cost into it again, isn't it? Trying to keep it so it's not an expensive album. Not that this is expensive at the moment. Keys, I've got no keys. Junk mail. It's done that. Windows, doors, oh, super. Stars, spell out the art bar. Cupcake liners. Perfume, bells, toys, planets. See how many I've got to do? Sunrise or sunset, emojis, umbrellas. Where's that thing I've just had out? There's umbrellas in that, so I'll put that in there. And come and help me do mine if you like, Nancy. Rainbows, cactus. I'm going to find a bloody cactus. String, crosses. Favourite colour. Oh, I'll just paint it red. That's a good idea, actually. Moons, houses, fabric, lace, doilies, reptiles. I might change that one to teddies or something. Candy, cheer, trip, cocktails, index cards. See how much I've got to do. Babies, crayon labels. I've got the crayons, but I can't get the bloody labels off. Excuse my language. Oh, I have a personal Facebook page and a Facebook account. I joined a while back on the Bootsy page, so I post photos of my project. Who's Kiwi Crafty? Or do you mean Crafty Kiwi? Hi, Debbie. Money, there's a bit of money I've found. Coffee. And lightning. Hi, Diana. Did I see you before? Did I say hello? If I didn't, I'm very sorry. So I reckon I've still got half of this to do, but I think most of it's going to have to be collage now because it is getting so thick. Right, what I'm going to do on this table is, if I can find the room, I have a bag of things I've collected. I'm going to sit and go through it. That doesn't want to go on there, already stuck. Oh, that's better. You got their book. Go in the rubbish. So can that. Part packet of playing cards. What measurement are these? Oh, that gets hot under there. What's it leaning on? Okay, Vanessa, good night. I thought so. 2.5. That's 3. ATC cards are 3.5, right? By 2.5. These are just short of being 2.5. They are 3.5. But I thought these would be made into ATCs. But I can probably make them in. Jude wants me to do some, what does she call them? I don't know. What does she call them? She puts little bits of scraps all over them. She does a lovely job of them. Well, it's where you can see it. Oh. Hold on, but I'll go and see if I can find you on Facebook. Bootsy Sweet Tarts. Is that what your name is in there? Here we go, Bootsy Sweet Tart. There's only one, so that must be you. Ah, and there below. Oh, there's a hat. Is that a hat covered? Right. Add as a friend. Friend request sent. Oh, yeah, I see some of the others on there with you. Lovely. And if I go back that way. And there you are on your normal page. I love the hat you're wearing. I don't need to do that. Right. Okay, I found you on Facebook now, Bootsy. We're okay. Yeah, I know it's 2.5 by 3.5, Diana, but these cards, I bought them cheap at the, excuse me, $2 shop, dollar shop. And they are 3.5, but they're not 2.5. I didn't think they're. Hi, Renee. Welcome. Oh, have you? Oh, let me go and see on my page. Where am I? Let me see. Two people want to join this group. Let me see. Yes, paper company looking at. Yes. Right. Confirm. Pending members will receive. Right, I can't find your pending membership. Let's see, that will come up in a minute probably. So I am one to join. Have you just what's happening on my phone. Gosh, busy, busy, busy. Excuse me, ladies. Put my friend off. I am one to join. If anybody else wants to join Crab to Kiwi, please feel free. Please feel free to post any of your work that you want to do, that you've done, to show us so that we can all see how clever you are. Right, there's no request at the moment. I've just done the last two that was on there. So sometimes Bootsy's hasn't come through. I'm not sure about yours, Denise, but they'll be through. Hi, Lainey. Welcome. Right. What was I doing? I was going to tidy this table up a wee bit. Tomorrow at card class, we're going to be building a mini album. One of the ladies is going to show us how to build her version of a mini album. Thing is, we've got to take our own papers, which is fine. I've got plenty of papers. So it hasn't come through yet, Bootsy, but it will. I think it takes a wee while to come through on Facebook. I'll keep popping in and have a look. See, this is all rubbish here. It's all picking up and throwing away. That can go there, that can go there. I've got these cards. These I can cut down to make, these measure 3.5 by 5. They're big ones. Again, I got them at the $2 shop, but you get 1 pack of those for $2. The smaller ones, we get 2 packs for $2. So they're cheap enough to buy to use in scrapping. I don't play cards with anybody anymore. I used to love playing canasta, but you've got to have somebody who knows how to play it, which a lot of people here don't. I'll put those rubber stoppers on my table to stop things falling in the bin, and now I can't just scoot the stuff along to get rid of the rubbish. I'll keep that. Don't want to scoot with scissors. I've got to start and save them, haven't I? Oh. Right. Don't want that to go. Pick the ones up. There we go. Look at that. I can see my desk again. Look. There it is. There it is. I'm not showing you here, though. My son has a pack of those. Yeah, just take them so you don't know where they are when he's looking for them. No, I don't know where they are. Let's mark off for some. Let's see what I've done now. Wrong end. I still haven't done that. Game card, yes, done it. I haven't done dictionary paper because I cannot bring myself to rip up a dictionary. I might get a dictionary page off. That's it. I could print one, couldn't I? Arrows, aces, yes. No, no. Yes, I have done the hearts. And I've done the birds. And I've done favourite holiday. And I've done tissue paper. And I've done ATC. And I've done bingo cards. Anything got bells, toys, planets, sunset, no. Marriages, umbrella, angels, rainbows. Unicorns I've done. I've done mermaid. Oh, I've done cake. Doilies, tickets. Candy, cheer, balloons, cocktails, babies. I suppose with babies I could do a picture of my new baby great-grandson, hey? Uno cards. It's a good idea. I've got no other cards like that. The ones that the kids, my grandkids had as grandchildren, they've got rid of now because they've grown up. Of course, they didn't know that Nana was going to need them. There. Go in there, and that can go in there. Go on there. Keep that. This is as nice as watching paint dry, isn't it? Watching me tidy my desk. Where's my flexible card? Oh, I've got to put them up. Ah. I've got an envelope somewhere. You know, when you've got too many of these. Hi, Carol, welcome. When you've got too many of these, you keep getting one out when you can't find one. And then you end up with all of them out. What's this? Here's some stuff I've cut out. I'm afraid I'm not one of those that can keep putting all these little things I find in a bag for later, because I might. All these I've torn out. There's my sunrise and sunset. That up there. Put that in there. I can't even find my crayon. Here, it's a map. Don't need those out anymore. I've used that. Look at this. I'm finding my table all over again. So, what did I do with my What's it? Crayons. Waxed crayons, I don't know. That's a house, so that can go ready for the house one. And envelopes on there, full of lots of them. Oh, look, numbers. Numbers. It's hearts on there. A bit bulky though. Oh, that could go on the unicorn page. That could go on the baby. There you go, found the baby page. And that. And that. That can go on the number page. Yay. Elizabeth, when did you peep in? Not quite such a little Kiwi, but yes, I'm your friend from New Zealand, Lucy. I'm your friend. Right, let me go in here, see what's happening here. How are you, Lizzie? How are you keeping, love? Hold on. Oh. You say you sent me a message, Bootsy, on Messenger. I can't find it. I've sent you the link, Lizzie, if you want it. Okay, notifications. Let me go in here. Oh, there you are. Yours is coming through, right? Oh, let me get that out of the way. Right. I've approved you now, Roy. You're in, Bootsy. I have sent you a link, Elizabeth, if you want to come in. No pressure. Notifications, all posts. Recommended. Oh, Roy, that's beautiful. Wow. Ladies, if you want to see Roy's quilt square that he's done, go on to Crafty Kiwi and have a look. That is beautiful. Wow. If you want to see Roy's quilt square that he's done, go on to come and have a look. Hi, Liz. Hi, Lizzie. I'm just fit as a fiddle. I just got from hair washing my... Oh, my God. Then you need a rest. Yes, please do. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Have you switched off on YouTube, Lizzie? Sound off?
Yes. I turned the sound off on YouTube and I got just the Hangouts open.
Yeah. Right. Let's go.
Do I sound good like a princess?
You do.
Oh, good.
You certainly do. Whatever you sound like a princess to us.
Just one goofy grape.
You have us all under your spell, dear.
Ooh, that was my goal. That's my goal.
Have you taken your rings off? Have you taken your rings off again?
This one here because I was picking up a box and I smashed the box between my fat here and my ring, and it made a boo-boo, ow. And then my fingers started swelling even more than they normally swell, so I'd take them off.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'll put them back on when my boo-boo gets better.
Yeah. Yes, Bootsy, I've approved your thing to join Crafty Kiwi. That's it. And they says you sound like the unicorn princess that you are, Lizzie.
Oh, I gotta go find my phone so I can see the chat. Just a minute, I'll be right back. How did I get the chat on here before? Oh, I remember what I did. Okay, never mind. I got it.
Right.
Okay, now I can see the chat.
Good.
Okay. Hi, Carol. You sound like the unicorn princess you are. Oh, love. Love you guys so much. I don't know if I'll stay here too long tonight because I don't know why. I have no reason why.
No reason why. You just stay as long as you like, as long as or as short as you like.
Okay, I took a nap, see, and my nap lasted till kind of late.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well,
so I
didn't get up till 10, so I don't need a nap.
That's good. Retirement is bliss in the nap department.
Do what we like when we like.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, I don't know how to do that, Denise. I don't know how to do editing. Well, you could still make a video on your D-Stash if you don't have to go live. It is, I think we do real well there, Bootsy. You know, mind you, I've had computers in the house for my kids and they taught me. We got one of the first Ataris out, you know, the one that didn't have keys. It had funny things to press.
Funny things to press?
Yeah, well, it wasn't like a key. It's like a round, real, very basic. And to record or do, you couldn't record on it, but you had one of those tape recorders at the side of you to load programs on, and oh, it was weird.
Oh, okay.
Very weird. But it suited us at the time because it was new. I think then we went to Commodore. Hi, Luann. So, yeah, we went to Commodore after that.
Oh, yes, Commodore 64. I remember.
Yeah.
I didn't use a computer then. See, I wasn't into I didn't start using a computer until 97.
Well,
so
my boys,
cool,
both my boys were into them, you see. So,
yeah.
with them, it was
96.
we got to use them.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my paper money.
Go on then. We all have to get organised. Hi, Tanya. Where's Tanya? Where's Tanya?
I'm kind of hanging with her.
Nice to see you, Tanya. We're still echoing. I don't know what's happening. I know what I can do. Let me get rid of that. Go in there. It's not going to make any difference. Trying to see if this will make any difference to the echoing. No, it's not. I don't know. Denise is doing browsing home decor magazines. You got any other videos running at the same time, Lizzie? Oh, she's not there, is she? Have to wait and see when she gets back. Because I can hear myself twice. I can hear myself. We have all come a long way, Bootsy, a very long way. A very, very long way. We ain't got far left to go, have we? That's the trouble. I have done fairies, I said. No, I have done fairies. Where's a unicorn? Oh. Yeah, I know it does. Lizzie, do you have any other YouTube channel running other than ours?
Do I have any other YouTube channel other than
Yeah,
what?
we want. Yeah, because we're echoing terrible.
I have only the okay, I wasn't even talking. Am I echoing right now when I'm talking?
Right, you're not. I am. Am I still echoing, ladies? I thought I was still echoing. You can hear me.
I don't hear you echoing.
Well, that's okay then.
I have
It
my
is me. It is me, isn't it? But why am I echoing? I've already closed off YouTube. Let me turn that down. How am I doing now? Am I echoing now? La,
no,
la, la.
no.
No, no.
Hi, Tori. Oh, creatively inspired said, yes, you are. Mary Jane says, no, you're not.
Hi, Emily. I don't know.
I am.
I've already closed YouTube down once and come back into it. No echo, right. Let's see how that goes, Lizzie. I think we're all right for a minute.
Oh, good. I gotta go unlock my door.
Oh, hold on, my door's open. Them blooming ghosts are working overtime today. The ghosties are working overtime. My door is delinglinging all the time. Actually, I'd like to do this. That in there and that in there. Hold it up. Right, I'm going to do the money page. Money, money, money. Hi, Skylar. Welcome. Let's have two lovely big gold coins. I know. Mind you, it's been like it since I had it, Tanya, because it's on an aluminium door. And it told me when I put it in that I may have this problem. But it's also right that the batteries really need replacing now. To have more of it than that. I don't want to take any more. Oh, it's just the, I don't know, somebody come visiting. Now it's because it's a battery one, Denise, and it's on an aluminium door, so it must be to do with atmospherics. I don't know, something like that. I'm going to have to put that like that because I want that money to stay like that. Have you, Tanya Kate? Well done. Have you shown it yet? Have you put it up, or will we see it later? You can go and put it on Crafty Kiwi page if you like. Let everybody see it, if you want to. Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
Emily, didn't you charge every purchase for the shipping?
You should have,
You were
yes.
supposed to do that.
You should have done. It shouldn't be costing you anything, Emily.
Because, yeah, I was under the impression that you were charging the price plus shipping and handling.
Yeah. It shouldn't be costing you anything. When you were doing the actual sale, you kept saying shipping on top. So if they're not prepared to pay the shipping, then they don't get the item. That shouldn't be your problem at all.
I wouldn't have even bought anything if I knew that you were paying shipping. I bought it because I knew I was paying the shipping.
Yeah. What?
Oh, you guessed that.
No, I don't know who you're gifting it to, Tanya, but we'll talk about that later, if you like. If you've told us, I've forgotten. If it's any extra, then you tell the person that's bought the item. If they don't want to pay any extra, then you just refund them all their money.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay the...
No, it shouldn't cost you. That's why, you know, as I said, that's why I can't send much. I have had somebody did put me a little bit of money, some money into my PayPal, which I'm so grateful for, and I will use it towards doing some giveaways eventually.
That's wonderful. Oh, yep. I'm glad.
Yep. As they say, my mum used to say, now you ready for this? Every little help, says the lady as she peed in the ocean.
Oh, you're breaking me up. You're just cracking me up, girlfriend.
That was what my mum used to say. See where I get it from. All her sayings, my sayings come from her.
Oh. How can I do this so wrong? I'm doing it all wrong.
What are you doing, Leslie? Let's have a look at you. Let's put you on.
No,
I've had me on.
I'm just cutting paper. All I'm doing is cutting paper, which
okay.
I'm cutting paper into 8 by 8. I need 8 by 8 papers to go in my pages for my traveler journals, and I'm measuring all wrong or something. I think I'm on the verge of losing my mind.
Join the rest of us, Lizzie.
Oh, good. Yes. Good thing there's a group of us losing our minds together. Okay, now. Okay, Emily. I can get through that tape. I can get through the tape to get to them cards. Now. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Where in the world?
Where was I on here?
Put my thing. Where did I put my thing?
Going to be making more of what people bought the most on my oops. Good on you, Emily. I bet I wasn't there at the beginning. I bet your beads sold well.
How's your yard sale go today, Emily?
Oh, yard sale.
Yeah, she had a yard sale today.
I like yard sales too.
Oh my gosh, I do too. Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you know, I don't know if I've said it on this, what's it before, but I want to come and live in America so that I can go dumpster diving. Have I said that before? I probably have.
I think you should come to live in America. You should.
I watch them
Just
dumpster diving every night. I put it on and I love it.
Yeah, there is some people that put their dumpster diving videos up.
Yeah.
I've watched them. They're good.
I'm watching them nearly every night because it fascinates me on what they find.
Yes.
And how it helps them and they help others if they get a great big haul, especially from Bath and Beyond, and who was the other good one? Your dollar store or something. When they get huge hauls, they share it in the neighborhood.
Yes. Yes. A lot of things they donate to the homeless shelter.
Yeah. They went into one dumpster and the food that was in there, it was all still sealed and everything, but it was about 1 or 2 days over the date.
Yeah.
And they filled their trailer. And then they were on the phone while they were doing all this to the homeless and that, and they wouldn't take it because it was out of date.
Oh, good grief.
And I mean, that out of date thing is baloney. And so anyway, they gave it away to the neighbourhood. Ray has a bunch of crafted products for sale. She's original Sizzix die cutter. Wow, a lot of dies for 50. I want it, but it's heavy as sin. Well, Ray lives by you, doesn't she? She wouldn't have to carry it far. That's the best thing for you to buy it from. Get it from her, Emily. And if
I love my original Sizzix dies. I love them. I use them a lot still.
Well, when I first started making cards, the classes I used to go to, the lady had this red one, completely different to what they're like now, but that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, surely she'll hold on to it until you can afford it, Emily. You can't do everything all at once. If you want to go to the big seminar thing, you got to make a choice. You do one or the other. I know exactly the feeling. But why has it got to be Emily if Ray owns it? I thought Ray lived close to you. Oh, you want to sell it? Maybe I'm getting it all wrong. Tell me to shut up.
Shut right up.
Shut right up.
I went to an expo 1 year, 3 years ago. I was, the people, there were so many people there. It was in Orlando over near us. And I said, no, we'll not do this again. And I had made a very big mistake and I brought my credit card. Took me a long time to get that $300 paid off.
I bet.
Yeah, so I'm not going to anymore. I can't afford the stuff and I cannot deal with them crowds.
Right, we've worked that out. It's only 15 minutes from you. So did you want the Sizzix machine or did you want to sell it? I thought you wanted it for you. You've got one, haven't you? You've got a Sussex. Oh, shut up, Diane. You don't know what you're talking about, Diane.
Oh, dear. You funny girl.
Driving myself stupid. I've lost my. Oh, here's babies. I've lost my. What did I buy?
Mind?
Crayons. Wax crayons I bought.
Her mind. She lost her mind. She lost her mind.
Lost that ages ago. That's not going to be found anywhere. That's well and true. Oh, right. That's all right. I thought you wanted it. See? I'm getting the wrong end of the stick.
Oh, that's not good when you get the wrong end of the stick. There's usually stuff on it.
Here's me trying to be like the good old grandmother and give her some advice, and she don't need it.
I try to give my children advice all the time, and they just send me to my room, tell me to come out when I learn how to bake. So, yeah, I kind of quit. Whatever you think. Let me see. I'm going to, this here. And I need to make
Right. I want to play with my new jelly plate next week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jelly plate printing is so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I've just got a new jelly plate.
Now, do you have like stencils as well?
Yeah.
Because one of the things I did on my jelly plate is painted on muslin fabric. I think you call it calico over there in your third world country.
You said you'd get me back because I said I didn't like your dots. Carry on.
I owed you that one. But
you did.
Just a minute, let me see. I have it on my fabric page in this book. Let's see if I can find fabric.
Do you know glue works better if you take the lid off?
Yes, it does. This here page that I made, you see the stars on here?
Yeah.
If you can see them. This is printed.
Let me put you on. Oh, yeah, see, yep.
This is a jelly print. And then I laid the stencil over the jelly print. And then I put the
fabric.
And then I put the fabric, this fabric, over the stencil.
Wow, I'm going to do that.
And then I pulled the stencil off. And then this is what was on the fabric. And so then you take another piece of paper and put it back onto your, you take a piece of paper or fabric, put it on your jelly plate and pull the rest of the ink up, and you'll get these little, then the outside, the negative parts will be inked, and the stars and squiggles or whatever is on your
right. I will have to do that because I'm going to have my jelly plate out to play.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give that a go. And for my fabric. I'll just use a different.
Yep. So that was fun. I got to work on that, but right now trying to get a couple of my journals finished so I can list them.
That's something I would like, is to buy one of your journals. I might have to save up for that because I want one.
It's going to cost you arm and leg, girlfriend.
Hey?
I haven't made much on them so far because I give them away.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
And I know, but I do. But yeah, this, I love making them. Now let's see. See, I'm working on this one. I've got, this one's going to have 4 signatures in it. So this one, so far in this one, I have a writing signature. Yeah. This one's the writing signature. And it's just got paper for writing, like journaling lines paper. Then the second one here is just graph paper, which you can, again, whatever you want with it. And this third, the third signature in here is just, it's a junk journal with pockets and tags and such. I'm not done, this is not ready, but then it'll have one more signature in this one. And that's going to be just plain paper, like for doodling or something. It'll have one more signature. Most of them will just have 3 signatures, but this one will have 4. This one I made the spine out of chopsticks, and I blinged them all up to make it stiff because it's all fabric.
Right.
And it's and so, and I'm not sure yet. If I might put, for the closure, I might put snaps, 2 snaps on it.
Yeah.
I may, or I may just, I don't know yet. It's going to have this little piece right here will flap around here.
I like that.
I like this. I used old jewelry pieces, and here's a little butterfly and another jewelry piece, but a lot of scraps of fabric, so it's quite boho. I will, Emily. I'll let you know as soon as I receive it. I'm looking forward to getting it. So yeah, I like this. I do like I want. Yeah, this one's turning out. This one here, I don't know if this one is fabric as well. And this is kind of like a patchwork, which what I call borrow stitching on it to put each patchwork together. It's got beads sewn on it all over the place. It's got beads.
Oh.
And this one has, this one is when I started making the spines a little bit different. And so then I have a writing signature here. Here I have a drawing signature. And this is a junk signature. I'm not finished with this signature yet. It's got to get a lot of more fluff in it.
Yeah.
And so that one's almost ready to list. So I'll get that one listed pretty soon. But this one here, I have just a rubber elastic going around it with this little star thing hanging on on it. And so I like this one. This one, all of it is hand stitched together. And then I stitched all the way around the outside with a twisted rope that I made out of scrap fabric.
I want one of those. I'll have to see what I've got available when you put them up.
And so, yeah, I'll have them. I'm hoping to have a couple of them because I have them like in different stages of finish. Because I'm just not good at putting things together and staying on task with one item. I
Yeah.
just go and then start with something else.
Well, this is why this journal's getting to me, because I like to flip from here to there.
Yeah.
And
Right.
now
Yes.
I have got to concentrate on this because it's got to get done.
Yeah.
Emily,
I
your
ordered
boho beads look beautiful. I'm sure she'll love them when they arrive.
I am going to love them. I saw the boho beads and I said, "Oh, I want them." I make my own boho beads, and you'd think that everybody's would look the same, but they don't. Other
No.
people, even if they use the very same things to put them together, they come out so different. So I am real excited and waiting for the ones coming from Emily and Ray, the ones that they made, because I know they're going to be different than mine. And so
Ask away, Emily.
go
Yeah.
ahead. Emily's got the microphone.
Okay, you can make a bunch more, yeah.
Oh yes, the paper beads have added. I haven't made paper beads in years. Gosh, I used to make them years and years ago.
I've
And
made a
then
few.
just
See,
we were
again, my
making
attention span goes with them paper beads. I do about 3 and then I'm fed up and go on to something else.
yeah. That's what I get. I get sidetracked so
Yeah,
easy.
because I
It's
think when you're working, you're thinking at the same time, aren't you? And your mind goes on to
yeah,
something else.
and then I don't like to craft alone, so I always put on a video while
Yeah,
I'm crafting, and
yeah,
then whatever I'm watching, I say, "Oh, I want to try that," and I'll put aside what I'm doing
yeah.
and start something new.
Gosh, we're so alike.
So, yep. But
And also,
you know,
I don't sit in my craft room at night. I'm in the lounge.
yeah, I
And I'm making a journal with little golden book, birthday present from a Raggedy Ann. I need things for in it. That's nature. It's a secret. She doesn't know I'm doing it and don't have.
I love doing the making the journals out of the little golden books or children's books. Oh, you want us to send you something that will go with, oh, Raggedy Ann and Andy. Gosh, I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have anything to do with Raggedy Ann. You may have to search online to find Raggedy Ann and Andy ephemera, because I don't even remember seeing in the stores a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. I just bought quite a few Bernstein Bears.
I don't know who Raggedy Ann is. I'll have to look it up.
I just bought Bernstein Bear books. They were 10 cents a piece, and I'm going to do I'm going to do journals out of them, but I figured that'll be easy because I can just use my teddy bear stamps on it and such as that. So that'll be fun. Yeah, you did choose a hard one, Emily.
Trust you, Emily.
Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Renee. The gingham fabric, if you just use the colors, that is good. And then if you just like draw out the little blue pants that Andy wears or something, I bet you could I bet you could draw them.
Raggedy Ann. I must look this Raggedy Ann up. You seem to all know who she is.
Raggedy Ann and Andy, they're little dolls with yarn hair, red yarn hair. And the face is just very simple, like drawn on.
Oh.
So I bet is talented as you are, Emily, I bet you could draw Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Look at my baby page.
And also, if you have a printer, and yes, you said you've got a printer, you can go on Pinterest and put Raggedy Ann and Andy in Pinterest, and you will be able to find images that you can print out. Yeah, check on Pinterest, girlfriend, because I think you'll find a lot of images to print out to go into that journal. That'll be a nice, very nice journal. Book page. Here.
There's my other bag I wanted. Right. I must look up this Raggedy Ann.
Yes, look up that Raggedy Ann. You might look up and find something.
Okay. Oh. There's Raggedy Ann paper patterns you can buy. Them's cute.
Aren't they cute? They are. Good night, Renee.
Oh, good night, Renee.
Yes, Donna, you can get free printable clip art, and I'm sure they have Raggedy Ann and Andy in there. That'll be fun. That'll be fun, fun, fun.
Okay, Joe, we'll see you again soon.
I think I'd find a book page.
What fabric is nice? You said nice fabric. Tanya, what fabric? What fabric do you mean?
Hi, Shelley Carlson.
Hi, Shelley. Welcome.
My key page, I found this girl playing on a keyboard, so it's got keys there. So that's all that page is getting is those keys.
All right. I had paid my AA bill, which is Automobile Association, and the one thing I hadn't got from my journal was maps, and they sent me a map, big map of Invercargill. So that'll do both. It'll do for my home page and for my map page.
Wonderful. I'm getting most all of my buttons aren't staying glued on. I'm gonna have to use something else.
I don't think the AA meant me to do this with it though, but never mind. I've got to start on my antique binder cookbook makeover tomorrow. Oh, that sounds interesting.
I've been working on one of those antique sewing books, and I'm doing a lot of sewing and ephemera in there and stuff like that. I love those old binders, them ring binders.
I have another one of them pages in my book, like this one says this page is 39. And then when you go further through, it says this page is 28 or something. I've gone wrong again.
Really? What's page 39? Oh, that's it.
I keep going wrong. Where's map 13? I don't know what pages are there because I've covered them all. No, maps. I stick that in there. Ray got mad at me because I didn't tell her which ones I had chosen. What for? Oh. That in there. La 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 la. Time you did some singing, Liz.
Oops. So now I'm just working on my bingo page.
I might put that side on. What are those? Oh, bing. Oh, look, you've even got the right things. Wow.
I think it's just beautiful.
I don't like that page either.
I didn't think you would, Peter.
No.
I'm putting it on here just to aggravate you. I'm telling. I'm going to be the tattletale. You said you didn't like mine. I'm going to tattle. These are kind of thick. They're kind of like foam.
That's cool. Did you have to get them special, or I suppose you had them in your stash?
I had them in my stash because I had bought them from a thrift shop. And whenever I see a bingo game in the thrift shop, I usually buy it if it's old, because I like using bingo cards as pockets and things in my journals.
Renee, I don't know what that means. Renee's written a word and I don't know what it means.
Palpable. Your hate is palpable, Di.
I don't know what that means. Do you know this?
I don't have it either, Di. Yeah, he's got me on that one. We have to look up that we got to look up that word. We got to Google it.
Yep.
Google palpable.
Always buy old games. I don't see it much like that. You know, mind you, I don't go around the thrift shop much, I must admit.
I try to go like once a month.
I'm going to have to get my friend to come round with me.
That's right. You're going to have to do that.
I've got to start and get mobile again, my daughter says, because I'm getting immobile because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. My daughter's going to start driving to the gym again.
Renee said, my hate for your card is strong. She can feel it. So that must mean what palatable, whatever means.
Palatable. Yeah. The card is real old. The bingo card is old, but the little numbers are from a newer bingo game.
Actually, it's not hate. It's jealousy. There's a difference.
You cracked me up. And I know what you mean. I know we can say hate, but we know what we really mean. Know what we really mean.
So intense as to seem almost tangible. Blimey, Emily, why are you coming in with these words as well now? I'm going to put some a motorbike and a car on my roads on my map. Oh, these are motorbikes. Zooming along the road. Zoom.
Oh, you can use motorbikes on your vehicles, transportation, or whatever that page is.
Oh, I've done my transportation, but I've put a road map in, so I'm putting some vehicles on the map.
Smart woman. You are a smart woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
You will be just fine.
This is all the hoons of Invercargill. Hooning around. There we go. And we'll put the checkered flag in the middle, as it looks like they're going a race around the streets. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes. Renee, that's what I like to do, is buy the games for the pieces. A lot of them have cards. And so then I throw and then the game boards are a very heavy board that you can cut apart and use for covers on your journals. So you can, and then take the box. I used to have a whole bunch of chipboard, but I've used it all up, and I'm not going to buy any more. I'm just going to start saving now that I've used it all by saving my cereal boxes or anything that has a cardboard backing.
I've got a big bag full
of cereal box cardboard.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. And if it's too thin, you can always put 2 or 3 together to make it heavier. Yeah. Glue them up.
I don't get this one. Your initials.
Awesome things that we don't have to go to the store and spend so much money for.
Oh yeah.
And I like handmade things that are recycled, all made of recycled material. I know we can't like recycle paint and glue and stuff, but as long as that's all we have to buy is paint and glue, we're in good shape. Oh, and glitter. We gotta have to buy glitter.
Well, I've got the map out. In the cargo.
And putting some doodles on here just so my white space isn't just all white. So I just put doodle. Doodly dum dee da dee dee dum. Doodly dum.
Big hole in the middle of my map, look. Where's
vocabulary quiz at the end of the live stream? Uh-oh. I don't think I'll get a good grade on my vocabulary quiz.
Oh.
I make up my own words.
Well, my friend and I on another group, we used to have a big group going called the Trivies, and her and I couldn't spell, so we made up our own dictionary, spelt Digsunary. And any word that come up that we spelt wrong, somebody say, you spelt that wrong, and we say, no, it's on page so-and-so, so-and-so in our dictionary.
That's very good. That is very good. I love it.
We still do it. She's on Facebook sometimes, and she's just, I say, what page is that on?
Yes, that is funny. That is good. And you know, because most words are spelt wrong anyway. I mean, you can't sound them out phonetically because they put all these silent letters in there.
Yep.
And what a waste. And if you think about it, it wastes pencil lead, which means that they got to cut down more trees to make more pencils. Yep. And then so we need to start our save our forests and just write things how they're spelled.
I think my road maps have it now. Right. I don't have no picture.
Doodle here and a doodle there.
You know, the best thing I did before I started this journal was do a heap of jelly print papers, because that's all what I'm lining my papers with. Pages. You can't tell me a jelly plate is not useful, because it is.
I got the lesson. Yeah.
What's all the squiggly bit?
There. Now my bingo page is finished, but now those dots have to dry up. So I gotta put that aside. Now I have to see. I'm gonna look at my fabrics.
Oh, Sue, shut up. They're telling me off on my messy desk again. I'll have to tidy it again. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? How are you, love? And getting any better?
And there is Sue.
I've got a messy desk. What's new? What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sing it, my friend. Sing it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I love playing with the jelly paste, Emily.
Let's see now then. Where did I put my... Oh, I know.
Yes, it is a nice fabric. It's not mine now. Lizzie's table's a lot tidier than mine. That's why I'm leaving her picture up. Because she is tidier than me. Oops. I did. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa.
And I think you should sing the whole song.
I don't know it.
That's no excuse. No excuse. My poor husband today. Let me tell you this story. I've always got a story.
I like your stories.
My husband, the hubster, he's addicted to this game. He plays Pokemon 3. Well, yeah. Now if you don't know about the game Pokemon, this story will sound all Chinese to you, but
I know it.
There's a Pokestop down the road from us, not far. And he goes to that Pokestop every day to get his spin. Because if you get a spin every day, then on the the 7th day, you get like some prize or something. Well, so he usually drives down to that Pokestop so he can get his spin. But today, for a couple of days, my son has our truck because he's moving.
Yeah.
And so he has our truck. So my husband, he was going to walk down there to get his spin, but then he thought, no, I'll borrow the neighbor's lawnmower, which the neighbor is my daughter, and she's got like a riding lawnmower. And so he rode the lawnmower down to where the Pokestop was so he could get his spin. And on the way back, he ran out of gas in the lawnmower. So then he had to call our neighbor, who is also our daughter, and she had already left to go there move, but she's got a big SUV, and so she had to turn around, come back, and get gas to bring to her father. And so because he's just sitting there on the lawnmower, propped his feet with his feet all propped up in the shade, and I couldn't believe it. And then my daughter come by here and she got gas. Well, she didn't know that the gas she got was old, so the gas wouldn't work in the lawnmower. So they wound up having to push the lawnmower home, and so they took turns. One would push for a little while, and the other one would drive her SUV, and then they'd switch. I'm telling you, my hamster is so addicted to that game. And he wasn't about to miss his spin, and it turned into a neighborhood adventure. He's so funny. Gotta love him.
I want to come and live by you.
Oh, there's never a dull moment around our family.
Who's taken $50 of your money, Cheryl? Have you told the head nurse or the manager of the home? That's not right. That's not right.
What was your bill for PayPal for $21.70, Little Red Wagon?
Oh, yeah.
Renee. What was that all about? Do you sell on PayPal? I mean, do you sell where they... That sounds kind of weird. Everyone wants our money.
I know they do.
And we need it for glue and paint. And an occasional candy bar.
I need a cup of tea again, and there's nobody here to make me one.
Oh, man. Where's your butler?
I sacked him.
Yeah,
the payment was too high.
Jeffrey told me we needed a butler at my house. I said, where do you even know anything about butlers? Because I made him go. He wanted me to go make him some toast. I said, Jeffrey, you're almost 10 years old. I think you know how to handle a toaster. He says, I think we need a butler. Oh, that kid's a wreck. Yeah, he went and made his own toast. I made his own toast.
Right. I haven't got any pictures.
Emily got Renee's money. Emily, why did you take Emily's money?
I think she didn't take it.
Emily's auction?
No, I think they're joking.
I got my bill in my email for Emily's auction. I just went and paid it like a good little girl.
I didn't pay because I knew shipping would be too much. In actual fact, there was something I was going to get because I thought that'll be flat to put in an envelope, but then somebody beat me to it.
Somebody beat you to it so you didn't get it? Well, that's just wrong.
Because it wouldn't cost much flat in an envelope, would it?
I wouldn't think so. I was kind of looking at the stuff, the sizes of the things. So that
I would just like it that I got something from everything that my friends had made. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Alfred.
You mimicking me again?
Girlfriend.
Oh, keep
I
at
am
it.
so happy I found these fabric samples. I am so happy. And I wish I'd have bought more, but
Yeah.
I love them. These are amazing, and they're 8x8. So,
Yeah.
well, 8.5 by 8.5-ish. Let me see there. 8.5 by 8.5. I am so excited with them.
Keep it up,
Because
Cheryl.
these are making,
You should get better soon.
my journal covers. Oh, Cheryl, your blood levels are very high. You mean like what in what respect? Like your sugar levels, Cheryl, is high?
Cheryl has not been well at all for a few months now. I put the rounded edge on the wrong side of this bloody thing.
Yep. That's what my blood tests were, a little bit wonky, and the doctor, he gets all irritated with me. So I'm trying to watch what I eat.
You didn't miss much, Emily. In actual fact, I've got to go where you've just been. I'll just put this in the book, and then at the same time put the jug on for a cup of tea.
I like retirement, that we don't have to really have an alarm clock and stuff.
Oh,
but at the time, all your body parts start rusting away.
I know, we can't win. We can't win.
I know it.
We love you too, Renee. We love you all. I just came on the off chance somebody might be around. I thought 2 or 3 people might be around. And here we are, we've got 18.
You have 19 likes so far.
I know. But you have to admit, you helped doing that, Lizzie.
No, because they don't even know I'm here. So don't say that garbage. When they come to see you, they come to see you. And if I'm just here, they just have to deal with it.
They have an extra bonus. That's what they have.
Off to the loo.
Well, that's exactly where I'm going. So if anybody needs a potty break, the time is now.
Yeah, pretty soon I got to go get me something to drink.
Yeah, well, I'm a
drinking person. I drink water, a lot of water.
I'm going to make myself put the kettle on, go do potty, and make a cup of tea.
Kettle on.
Oh, we'll be back in a minute, ladies. You stay there and keep them entertained, and then you can go when I come back.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll keep them entertained. I don't know if I'll be able to do a good job of that. Oh, is that my daughter? Daughter, where are you? Oh, okay. My daughter just come in to collect her child.
Yeah,
I mean her.
And I'm gonna take a little sit down for a second.
So are you is he all moved?
Well, pretty much. They still gotta go over there. They have a lot of outside stuff still to get.
Oh, so they still have the truck over there?
Papa needs to church tomorrow. So.
Oh, that's right. He wants to go to some community day, something or other.
So the truck's out front. I just put his keys on top of his laptop, so he'll see them when he'll see them when he sits down there.
Oh. How's the truck at home? Oh, I guess.
Billy just dropped it off, and Bianca was right behind him to take him back home.
Oh.
And I just pulled up, so I was like, well, I'll just run the keys in since I can get a little bit.
Yeah.
So he gave me my thing back.
Yeah.
Are you 11?
Well, I'm See, Di is live, but she just went to the bathroom.
Okay, so what you telling me to do?
I'm supposed to be entertaining them. It's my job. I'm not doing a very good entertaining you guys because my daughter is right here talking to me.
I'm fixing to go to the house because I'm just whooped out.
She is whooped slam out.
Woo! All right, you have fun. Come on, a little bit. Come on, girlfriend.
Okay, I love you, Tommy.
I love you too, honey child. Come on a little bit. Oh, don't play this trick on me.
Oh, not a little bit. Don't want to go home.
Come on, let's go back.
So I'm
Here she comes. See you later. Whoop.
because you're trying to put your Christmas in July things. What do you do? What do you do with Christmas in July? Do you all celebrate that in your house? No, I was talking to Tommy Sue a little bit. She come and got a little bit, and she also put your keys on top of your computer, and now you can go make sure the front door is relocked. Okay. Kiss you? He's coming in here molesting me. Love you, darling. Yeah.
Okay, you can go now.
Okay. Oh, good. She's back. Thank goodness. Funky. She is back. She's back from the war. That's wonderful. That is what. Look at this trim I got. I bought some trim at the thrift shop. This here, its original price was 25 cents. Woven decorative tape. It's got like little ducks on it. So that's pretty old because they wouldn't sell this stuff nowadays for no 25 cents. So I have never used fabric glue. I wonder how well fabric glue really holds. Do you all?
I've never used it.
You've never used fabric glue?
No.
I don't know how well it actually works. You're going to be doing a Christmas themed month for the show. What show is this going to be? Are you having like a booth at the expo, Emily? Fabric-Tac is amazing. Oh, okay. Oh, on your channel. Okay, Emily. You just come up with so much, Emily. I don't know. Your brain must never stop. Your brain must never, ever stop. Now, I have some Fabric-Tac. I wonder where I have it. Okay, I'm going to put this on later. I'm just going to put paper on the inside. I got these samples of upholstery fabric. It was like a book of different samples, and it's perfect because it's got paper all around the back, and they're the perfect size for my journal covers, and I am excited about that. I wish I'd have bought some more because I bought them at the repurpose something in Gainesville, and when we were that far away, and I wish I'd have bought more than this, but I'll get these used up, and then Upstairs said he'll drive me back up there. He don't care. It's 2 hours. And then I'll get some more. I love these. Love them, love them. And see, these are 8.5 by 8.5. And then I take 8 by 8 piece of paper, like here, and I'll just put that 8 by 8 piece of paper, and I'm just gluing it to that paper on the back. So this will be the inside. So this is the inside of, oops, my glue squished out. It squished out my glue. I gotta let that dry. So it's fabric on one side, paper on the inside. I just love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. And so that's what I'm doing here. See this one? And this stuff is expensive. I'm telling you. I wonder if what did I do with that page? I got a page. I saved it. It was so amazing. I saved it in this pile in one Mount Everest over here. Do you all end up with mountains in your workspace? I have mountains. I have mountainous region here. But anyway, well, I don't know where I put that paper. But there was a paper that was in with this pad of samples. And it was like, it said like a yard of this fabric was like $200 for a yard. I'm telling you. Highway robbery. Some people pay that though. Some people are like rich and stuff.
Cheryl, Cheryl, I'm going to put your address in Crafty Kiwi, if that's all right, and ask people just to send you a card or something. You've been in there a long time now, love. It would be nice for you to receive some cards. So I'll post that in the Crafty Kiwi group.
How come I'm not in the Crafty Kiwi? Do you have to be a Kiwi to be in the Crafty Kiwi?
No,
Crafty Kiwi?
You just have to know one.
You just have to know one to be one? Well, I don't even know anything about that.
Do you mean to say you don't know about my...
I don't know about your group, I don't think. I have a hard time remembering to go to the groups. I go on the YouTubes and then I forget about the groups. Oh, yeah. I know that's not very nice of me, but it's what happens.
You're a worry, you are.
I'll have to go to the Crafty Kiwi. I know Mary Forrester.
I am going to post the link.
Okay.
I've done it once today. There's the group. Anybody would like to join? I think you have to answer some questions because I've made it a closed group now.
Okay.
No, I'm a Kiwi. Well, I'm not even actually a Kiwi. I'm a Pom, but never mind. We won't go into that. No, it's just the name I've given my group. I'm a Crafty Kiwi. Mary's arrived.
Mary, our Mary? It is our Mary. Hi, Mary. I'm hanging out here with our friend Di. I'm just hanging.
Well,
just hanging, blowing stuff.
It's not for that, Tanya, that I'm doing it closed, but so that it's for people who know us. Not that it made any difference when it was an open group. They weren't flocking to join.
Hi, Mary. Mary, quite
Hey,
contrary.
Mary. We love
I
you
hope
very
you're
much,
feeling
Mary.
well, and I hope Tom is feeling well.
I'm being rude and sitting eating potato chips here.
Potato chips, those are so salty, they're not good for your kidneys.
Oh, Emily, lovely.
I love potato chips, but you know, I think the doctors make up things to tell you that's wrong with you so that they can make more money. And so they tell me that my kidneys are kind of failing, and so they say I can't have the salt and sody pop. I can't have sody pop, and I can't have any salt because my kidneys are going kaput. And so and then I'm like this I'm a diabetic as well, so I can't have anything good. And then I also have to take this medicine. It's Coumadin, which is for blood thinning. And so I can't have vitamin K. And then I've got this thing, they call it sarcoidosis, which makes you not be able to have any vitamin D. So my dinner plan is to have a bowl of ice cubes 3 times a day. What do you think about that?
Well, I've just been the doctor's and I'm nowhere near diabetic, so I can keep going. Mind you, she did tell me I was too fat.
Yeah, but I told the doctor one time, because he weighed, you know, they weigh you, and I said, oh, I think that's from water retention. And he said, no, I think it's called food retention. Hey, gosh. Food retention.
My doctor's standing there as I walk in the door and she says, scales. And I go, oh, every time you do that to me.
I know. Why do they do that? That's almost like abuse, elder abuse.
I bet they don't do it to the little thin ones, like scales.
Oh, you know, but I just kind of, in my life, my cup is always half full, almost half full anyway. So I have some things. I got COPD, so my lungs are going crap. I got congestive heart failure, so my heart's going crap. And then I got these kidneys that are failing, so my kidneys are going crap. And but you know, I think my intestines are good. And I think and I got strong bones. I had that bone scan done, and my bones is good. And so, and my liver's good. So I got more things good than bad. So I can still craft. I can still craft. Long as I can still craft, life is good. Count my blessings. I count my blessings. And count my chocolate candy bar. Well, no, I don't eat chocolate anymore.
What's happening here?
I'm your mother reincarnated. Huh. Thank you, Renee. I hope you really liked your mother because Mert, Mary, I love that name, Mert. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Mert. That's a good name. Yeah. You guys are like awesome blossoms.
Right. Tanya,
That's
Shelley,
right.
and Emily, you've all been approved. Thank you for joining.
Oh, wait, I didn't go in. I gotta go to. Why it's not? Oh, there it is. Join group. Join group. Okay. What crafts are you interested? Write your answer. Okay. My answer is it. Listen, would be easier to list what crafts I am not interested in.
There you go, Mary. That's where you've got to go.
There. Now, where did you hear about my group? At the water cooler. Okay. What would you like to see in this group? Okay, how about some Chippendale dancers? Okay, send to admins. Okay, I'm sending them. Admins will receive your answers.
Yes, Emily, that's fine.
If you're requested. Okay, let's see if I get approved with my answers. All right, I sent in my answers. Let's see. Okay.
There's Mary. Elizabeth. What were her answers? It would be easy to list what crafts I'm not interested in at the water cooler. I don't know, Lizzie. I don't know.
Water cooler. That's where you hear about everything.
Okay, I've let you in. And Mary, you're coming at the same time as Mary.
Oh, good. Good. You will get 750 subs, Emily. I never thought I would get the subscribers that I have. I just never dreamed. And now I've got over 4,000. And I don't know where they come. They just come out of the woodwork. I just get so excited. I'm just blessed. And you are going to get them, Emily, because you are that lovable kind of girl.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how I got 400, let alone your lot. I never ever dreamed of it.
They will come because people love you, and you're easy to listen to. You're very easy to listen to, and your voice is comforting, and that's the way Emily is too. Emily is like it's like listening to her, and Ray is like listening to family. And so yes, her and she teaches us the neatest things. And so
Mary,
yeah,
I'll
you
tell
get
you
them.
the truth. I said I'd give one away at 200, Mary, and it never happened. So, and I've just done my 400.
And I did a big 2,000 giveaway. I gave away something like, I don't know, there was like 20 prizes I mailed off. Whenever my husband went to the post office the next day, he says, "You're not going to want to know how much we paid for shipping." But, you know, we had so much fun at that time. And that was when I did 2,000. Now I cannot believe that I have twice that many. So, but I do, and I'm grateful. I don't have that many that watch each video. And I'm sure maybe even some of them don't watch any of them anymore. But nonetheless, they clicked the button. They did. One thing nice
Hi,
about
Stella.
oh, Stella, Bethany is joyful. Good evening, everyone. I have missed you. Happy Dai is live when, and I see so many familiar people. Hugs from Michigan. I got a son in Michigan. He's in Allendale.
Hi, Bethany. Hug to you too. So lovely to see you. Whoops, what have I done? That's all right.
You're going to start another channel, Emily, a storytelling channel. Oh, that's fun. But you can tell stories on your other channel too.
I was told to do that once, to read all the English noddy books and things so that people in America could listen to it in an English accent.
Oh, I like to read too, and I'm going to read my unicorn book. But I think I got to figure out how you can put on one channel you can put different, like put your videos in different lists. So I thought if I could make like a different list. I haven't figured all that stuff out yet. I'm not quite that bright. I could never get a job as a light bulb. I'm not real bright.
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to be doing, Emily. So that the people could play my videos to children at night time.
Gosh, you know, that would be fun, Emily. That would be fun, Emily. That would be fun. Because I love to read to children. I get so aggravated with my 2-year-old granddaughter because she'll sit there long enough for me to read 2 pages. And then I think, oh my gosh, I want to get to the end of this book. But she won't sit there yet. Do you have a thrift shop, Emily, anywhere near you? And another thing too, Emily, you could actually just go to the library, borrow books, read them online, and bring them back and go get new books. Otherwise, you got to find a place to store all them suckers. And then it won't cost you any money. But I know at my thrift shop, all the children's books are 10 cents each.
I'm going to say it shouldn't cost you to do that. You can go online and read the books that are free online.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you could. There's
it shouldn't
a lot.
cost you anything, Emily.
You don't have to spend money, honey. Money, honey.
Money, honey.
Yeah.
I'm having another tidy up again.
Yeah, you can go to the library, get books, because yes, that does sound fun. Oh, you'll repurpose them after you're done. That's a good idea. I used to just on our I used to read to my grandchildren when they were all in New York, and I would just read to them on Skype, and I would read them their bedtime stories, and they loved for me to. They waited for their bedtime stories. You know, and there are people that do that already. I mean, there are people that read even read adult books. I mean, to adults they read. For people who can't see or whatever on their own, they can listen.
Oh, my cup of tea is a nice cup of tea.
Denise, I wonder. Denise, that's interesting to know. I do know that people have read stories. There's one gentleman that I have listened to that reads stories to children, but I don't know if there's a copyright or not. Yeah, that'll be something you'll have to check into, Emily, because you don't want to get your videos all flagged. And it could be, yeah, I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's understandable, Renee. Denise, I had to look at my list again. It's understandable that yeah, you would not want to, if you wrote a book and put it out there and then somebody bought one book and read it live to everybody for free, I could understand that. Romper room, yes. Yeah, we'll have to Google that, Mary, because although it sounds like a really, really good idea, you got to make sure that you're not going to cross
Good night,
any
Cheryl.
boundaries. Good night, Cheryl. Love you.
I am having difficulty with this page called initials. What do you do? Just keep initialing it all over.
Just all at once, your initials. So you put DK.
Well, it says initials.
I think it doesn't it say your initials?
Your initials, yeah.
So you just put a D and a K.
Yeah. Or yeah.
Yes, Denise, write your own stories. That would be a really, really good idea. If she's not making money, I think it is legal. Yeah. Okay, but if your videos are monetized, then you would be making money. So I don't know if your videos are monetized or not. So I don't know. I'm sure that's in the fine print somewhere.
I would say so.
Fine print.
You would have to really look closely into that.
Yes, I bet Emily, you are so talented. I bet you could write children's stories, and I bet you could make, like somebody just mentioned, Denise just mentioned making puppets, and you could make even just stick puppets and make a little like a stage like we used to do back in the day for kids in school and stuff, and just make up your own story. I know you could do that, and then you don't have to worry at all about any kind of copyright law or anything like that. And I think you would do awesome. Well, there you go then. If you write a lot, then there you go. Yeah, see what Denise is saying, that she would sue if someone did that to her work. So I bet, start writing a story. My grandson and I used to write stories. And you know how we did it? I would write 2 or 3 lines, and then he would write. I would stop right after a sentence or even in the middle of a sentence. And then he would continue with the sentence. We did that when he was little, when he was like 8 and 9 years old. And we would come up with the coolest stories. Do you understand what I'm saying? Back and forth. I would say like where we'd always start with once upon a time. And so once upon a time, 3 little boys went for a walk out in the woods. And they came across and then you stop. Then I would have my grandson, he would go on next. I mean, he would write next. And he would finish my sentence and he would finish my sentence and go on. And then he would stop in the middle of a sentence and then I would finish. We would come up. I still got a folder somewhere with all of our stories in it, but we would come up with the most fun stories together. And so that would be an idea for you, Emily, to write your own stories. And then you don't have to worry about anything about copyright laws or suing people, suing you. Because I can understand. Yes, Mary, I think you're right. I think she could read the old books because I think a copyright law only lasts for a limited amount of years before you can legally copy it. So yeah, and Emily, since you and Ray work so well together, I bet you can write books together just that way, by starting a thought and let somebody finish the thought. You and Ray could do it together. And then you would have a book and then somebody will start watching your video and they never heard that story before. Or if they did, if they heard the story before, they'd say, oh, we know this story. So they flip the channel. You don't want them to flip the channel. No channel flipping. Now, where did I put my things? I swear, I can lose things so easily. I lose things. I should get a great loser reward trophy. I just had in my hot little hand.
Hello, Matt.
Oh, there's where I put those. There is where I put those. Boy, sometimes when I look for something else, I find something else that I've been looking for. And I was looking for those. No offense, but I just want this to be for me, but I can ask for input on a story.
Gosh, I thought I'd lost you then.
But I am going to do a special video and ask the viewers ideas to see what happens. You think that would work?
Oh, bugger, why does that do that?
Yeah, but you've got to start at it already now, Emily. Just thinking about it. Just having that thought in your mind right now is the beginning. and you'll just move on from there. You will just move on, and your every little thought will create another thought, and you will do well. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Denise. She's really on to something there. I think that, and it's something that and it will get easier and easier as she goes along. Easier and easier. Each one you do will go along. And if you have like a schedule, like every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or something, that you're going to put up a new one, then there's people that are going to say, oh, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I get new stories and stories that they haven't heard before. I used to write a lot of stories for my grandchildren, which I still have, or my children when they were little. But what I would do when I wrote a story, I'd always figure out the way I did it. And I don't know, everybody does things differently, but I would like say, okay, I'm going to have a monkey in a tree. And so that whole story would just be around that monkey and the tree. And it would really be easy. It's like the words, once you start writing the words, they just follow. That's how I always did mine, was I'd come up with the main character and a main object in the tree, in the book, because it's all I did. It was for children, my own children. There was no computers back then. Actually, I think I kind of learned it from Captain Kangaroo. Yeah, I'm not scared either to record or read aloud. I love reading aloud. I do. And my husband reads to me. I love having him read to me. He reads, he goes, a lot of times he'll find something on the computer. He goes, come on, you got to listen to this. And then he'll read it to me. And when he reads, he's got such emotion or such feeling in his words that he is just awesome to listen to. Sometimes I say, boy, if anybody recorded us, me and you, just home alone, they'd think we were grown up little children, ungrown up little children. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be thinking about that for you too, Emily. That's going to be awesome. I often read aloud just even to myself. Just even when I'm reading to myself, I like to read aloud. There are people reading the stories and animating them too. So I think you could do it if you give credit to the author and show the pictures instead of yourself. Yes, Mary, I think you're right. There are people reading the stories and animating them too. Yes, and the gentleman that I have watched read stories, he just shows the book. So all you're seeing is the book. You're not actually seeing the reader. I think you see him at the beginning and then he just focuses on the book. Yeah, I do too. Isn't that crazy? I know that I like to listen to myself. And Like when I'm cooking, I say, okay, I need a cup of water. All right, now I have a cup of salt. Well, that wouldn't be a half cup of salt. You know, I talk to myself. It actually, because it keeps me focused on what I'm doing. Oh, I hum myself to sleep. Sometimes I even sing. I sing to myself when I'm going to sleep. And it's funny. It always sounds funny because I wear a CPAP machine when I go to sleep, a CPAP mask on my face. And so I sing into the hose. and it really sounds pretty funny. And my husband sometimes will say, "Are you almost done singing?" When I just all of a sudden get quiet, he knows I fell asleep. I sing myself to sleep in the hose. Yeah. I'm not your normal egg. I'm a little different.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
a little different.
We don't care. We love you as you are, Lizzie.
Oh, good. I'm glad, because if you didn't, I'd be a friendless. I wouldn't want to be friendless. I wouldn't want to be friendless.
Yeah. I'm not being rude. I'm trying to get something printed, and it won't print properly.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are being rude.
If you don't print this time, I'll give up.
Okay, I'll quit being mean now. I feel even now. You know my glass mat here that I bought?
Yeah.
Jeannie was saying that hers just all scratched up.
That's right.
And I said, well, mine's not scratched. Well, I have now got to take that back, because I have this little scraper that comes. It says Tim Holtz right on it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it says Jim Holtz, because that T of his looks like a J. But anyway, and so this is made to clean off the mat.
Yeah.
And so when you scrape it, I had paint dried on my mat, so I just scraped it off with this thing that comes with it. It
Yep.
scratched my glass.
Yep.
My
They're
glass
all
is
getting
all
scratched. Don't
My
buy them.
glass-
They're all getting scratched.
That mine is all scratched, and the heat, I was drying because I was painting fabric, and so then I put my heat gun on to dry the fabric, and it bubbled the paint underneath.
Yeah.
It bubbled the paint underneath. So that makes me unhappy. I'm glad I didn't, because I always used an old chessboard. And so I'm glad I didn't throw that away. I've still got that. I'm going to still use this. I'll use it. You know, I said I wanted it and I paid for it, but I'll use it. But it is not as it's described as that it won't scratch. It will definitely scratch.
Well, I looked one up online the other day, and the price had dropped down to $35.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have to drop them all more than that.
To get it posted to me would have cost $54.
Oh, good night, Irene. That's a lot of money.
Wow,
So,
Mary, what a brilliant idea.
Oh, what is her brilliant idea?
She's going to get tempered glass from a refrigerator. Now, I've been wanting a piece of tempered glass, but it was going to cost me quite a bit of money. I might go down the scrapyard and see if they've got a sheet.
That's a good idea, yes. And like I say, mine is an old chessboard. That was my son's. I've got an old chessboard before I bought this.
Yeah.
I bought this because it had the measurements on it.
See, Emily, there is a good reason sometimes why we're poor. We don't buy the rubbish that everybody rushes out to buy.
Let everybody else buy the stuff first and see how they like it. If they like it, then yes, it did. It scratched, and it scratched with his scraper that I bought. I didn't use anything abrasive. I bought used his.
Yeah, well,
So,
I keep seeing you with. I haven't been able to get one.
yeah, and
I've got
Stacy has one that is made, I think, by We Are Memory Keepers, and she's used that one for a long time. And
right.
and then okay, Denise has one. She says I have We Are Memory Keepers, and she loves it. And so, see, that's true. Then it's the We Are Memory Keepers ones is good. And I think she said that one's, is that 14 by 14? The We Are Memory Keepers one? Denise, my love. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in this one because everything that I've ever gotten from, well, most everything that I've gotten Tim Holtz, I have really loved. But now, like my ruler, but I've used this ruler a lot. This is the Tim Holtz ruler, and I've had it a long time, so maybe, I shouldn't complain. But the print on the ruler is coming off.
Is it?
And so,
Oh.
yeah, but I've had it a long time. I've used it a lot, but the print is coming off. So that's another Tim Holtz thing that maybe I should expect that to happen. But like some of the numbers are already gone and some of the lines are gone. I can still use it, I can still use it, but it's definitely seen its better days. And so I guess we can't expect things to last like a lifetime, but they need to at least last a month. You know what I'm saying, girls? I put a placemat. I use a placemat, and when it gets wore out, I just put on a new one. I love your chicken. I love your chicken placemat, Mary. I just love that old chicken. I guess it's a rooster, but it's still a chicken.
Jeepers.
I love that one. Oh, it's 13 by 13. Yeah, okay. See, so that, and like I say, I know Stacy has been and she uses it every day. And I know hers is still good. And so, yeah. And this one, it comes with like little feet on the bottom. How the feet come off. It just slides all over my table.
So how big is Tim Holtz?
What here?
How big is the Tim Holtz one?
Well, it's a nice size because it's like 14 inches by, the whole thing is 23.5 inches wide. The whole thing. The actual grid marks are 14 by 14. The grid marks, but the actual glass that you can actually work on. How can that be 14? Oh no, 12 by 12. Wait a minute, 14 by 12.
Memory keepers.
Yeah, memory keepers. That's where you go.
Memory keepers one is 14 by 14. And it's $39. And that's in New Zealand.
Yeah. Now, if you can find, there's a lot of places, if you order an X amount of dollars worth of things, that they will waive the shipping. I just ordered a bunch of things from Michael's because I'm doing things for my granddaughter's wedding. But I think it was $49. Anything over $49 and the shipping was free. And so some places do that too. So when
Yeah.
you're searching for it, see if you can find some place that will offer free shipping. I like that free shipping stuff.
It's only $6.50 to ship it because it's in New Zealand already.
Yeah.
So that's $46.40 to buy it.
Do you have Denise, do you have this black mat, the Tim Holtz mat? Yeah, I like the size of the space to work on. I do like that. And I'll work on this. I'm going to use it. I'm not going to throw it away. But and I like the size to use. And but I'm kind of disappointed that it scratches so easy. And it had these little corner things in, but I think they were basically for packing. The plastic things that were in the corner, but and then underneath it's got like 5 or 6 little peg legs that's supposed to keep it up off the ground a little bit or something. And but they all came off, or most of them came off, so I took the rest off. They were glued on. I could probably glue them on again, but now it wants to slide all over. So I think I'm going to buy just some of that shelf liner. That's that rubber shelf liner. And put that underneath this so it won't slide. Because it slides around. Because I put my elbows on it. I never listen when my mother says, keep your elbows off the table. Mabel, strong and able. Get your elbows off the table. Yes, mother. Gosh, we had to use such manners when I was growing up.
Yeah, they've gone out the board now. Nobody uses it.
I kind of put my elbows on the table and forget my manners. I use my manners when I'm out. I say thank you. Please and thank you.
I got another show and tell that I haven't showed this week that I bought. Let me go on me for a minute. Here I is. Here I is. I'm here.
Oven mat. Oh. Yeah, I used to use, I've got this on my, underneath my mat here. I'm on my sewing table right now, my cutting table. And this underneath my mat it covers the whole table. And I can cut on this. It's a self-healing mat, so I can cut on that with no problemo.
We certainly don't, Mary. Yes, I'm still here. I've been here all the time, Mary, but I've just been on Lizzie because I've been doing other stuff. I bought this week.
Yeah, that's good.
I've forgotten what it's called. It's these.
Oh, and you got to put it back on you so we can see, honey.
I have.
No, well, I'm still seeing only me.
Yeah, because you must be on YouTube and it's delayed.
Oh, it's delayed. Okay.
Yeah. But I bought these. They're clips, plastic clips. Where's that?
Uh-huh.
And I've thrown away the name of it. Clip It or something it was called.
Yeah.
And you get all these clips and snaps. Okay, snaps. And then you get this big tool with it as well, with a screwdriver and some other things with it. And it was only $20 New Zealand.
Oh, yes. I have one of them.
And I thought it'd be good to use for shutting the little envelopes and things. I've seen it used on paper.
I use it. I have used that on my some of my journals that I have. I have the fabric flaps over, and then I can snap it. And
Hi, to
and yeah,
organized crafter.
those work awesome. I love it.
Yeah, well, I didn't get the container, of course. I had that already. But I thought, I saw it being used, and I thought that's going to be useful. If you don't want to use magnets on your journals, you could use these.
Oh, now see, I haven't seen all those colors. I got mine at Walmart, and all I have is black or white.
Well, they came like that, but I would like more black, grey and white. You don't always want colour.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they don't even have the color ones at the Walmart. But
I forgot to show everybody that.
that
But
is
this is a
awesome.
great big heavy tool that comes with it. I should have thought that was worth more than $20.
Yeah, that's about what the price is too at Walmart. I love that thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that is awesome.
I haven't used it as yet.
Now, I don't know about paper being so lightweight. I don't know if it would, but you know,
I've
because they're
seen
kind of
somebody use it. I've seen somebody use it on paper.
okay. So, but yeah, I love mine. That thing is awesome.
Yes, you can buy some cheap thin plastic and use cheap shower curtain and make clear bags with the snaps, yes. And you can use them on laminate.
Yes.
Little laminate bags and use them on there. So there's many uses for them.
There are. That is awesome.
Or your fuse. I don't have a fuse tool, Denise. I'm sorry. Don't send me there because I want one of them too.
Oh, yeah.
I see it. I want it. Yeah. Use snaps on paper instead of brads. Yeah. Or instead of magnets, whatever. Or instead of, well, I've just bought Velcros. The Velcros things, you know. There's a heap of places you could use it. Yeah.
I have this here is I made this little journal, if you can see. I made this little journal. This was a piece of denim that Deborah Mayo had sent me, and she had painted it already. Well, it was just the denim, so I wanted to make something out of it. So I made this little journal. And look, I put those snaps on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And them snaps, they hold tight.
They do.
I like better than the gripper snaps that we used to use on our children's clothes back in the day.
Yeah.
These
We
plastic.
used to call them press studs in England. I've got some Velcro dots. I've got these little dots that I've used.
Yeah.
But I do like that. That looks nice on there, Liz. It gives it a good finish.
So, but I've done that on a few of my little journals, is just put snaps as a closure and using that. And I mean, you don't even have to be careful. This has been snapped and unsnapped many times.
Yeah.
And I've got it on denim. It's denim fabric.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that little journal.
They don't fall apart. Yeah, and this is just a piece of painted denim. And Deborah Mayo had sent this to me, and it was already painted. And
Wow.
I said, I got to do something special with that. And so that's what I did, was I made up just a small journal. But I love the stamps. And so
I'll have to do some experiment on that, Denise, see if I can get them going.
Yeah, I think you would, and these would work on paper. I would be, because they shut so tight though, because they're tight, I think you would have to use a heavy paper, or you go pull it and the paper might rip.
Yeah, it would
And
have to
so
be a card, wouldn't it?
Like, yeah, like cardstock or something, because so because if it was a thin paper, you go like this and it would rip. So
well, I've got a piece of card. Yeah.
That is awesome.
I've got a piece. Let's go on to me a minute. I've got a piece of card here. This is what our, things come on, our tags come on and everything. If I do that and that, we could make it into a envelope. I don't even know how to use the tool yet. Cool. Bloody great thing. Well, let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Have a look. See, I put that. I don't know where I've got. Wait, Diane, read the instructions. It helps. 1, 2, there. 3. Do they both have to? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that there. Right. Okay, I've done that. Okay, push it through first. She wasn't paying attention. What is the tool she has? It's come with my snaps. Push that in there. Put that there. Then that. Where's my pencil? I'll mark it. It's got to go there. Good. Watching intently. Yes, ma'am. I think that's got to go. No. I've marked it where this has got to come through. Oh, my thumb is so sore. Will that be right? Yeah. That. So it takes 4 pieces. And then that there. That. And push. There we go. Oh, it would help if I showed it. 1, 2. You hear it go a little click in. And then, so on card, yes, it works. What's it do to make the hole? I just push the pin through. I'll do another one. 1, 2. 3. You can tell if you've got the right little things by the shape of them. Well, that's what it does. Now I'm doing it right. You've got to, this one has got like a point on it, see? And I have to push that through. I'm doing what it says. That pushes through and comes out the other side. And then I put the other half, whoops, of this stud there and put the other half in. And then I get these choppers and put that there and squeeze. And there's the second one on. Not the straightest as the other one, but never mind.
No, you don't need any glue, Emily. They will not come.
No, they won't come apart.
Out.
I didn't do the other one as straight, so it was rather naughty. Do you know I told you I had splits in my thumb the other week? Well, it transpires. I've got a fungus in my thumb, and look at it. It's not a split. I would use the Tyvek maybe. Can't spell it, sorry. What's that? Actually, I did that. Yeah, it's very sore. There we go. Put the next one on. So it's pointing through and this flat side is on the inside. Hi, Susan. Susan's here. You're late. And then put that through again and squeeze. I've actually got some stuff off the Dr. Mary to, it's a fungus that's got to be killed. I have wore false nails for 30 years. And this is the first time I've ever got a fungus in it. I didn't put that on very straight, so it's there you go. Once it clicks in, it clicks in. Right, you can see it in there. And then it snaps out. So paper would be too thin, but thin, very thick cardstock or very thin, what's that other one we use? I don't know what bag balm is, Mary. Oh, is it? Oh, well, welcome, Susan. Welcome to been here with us. So that's those. So yes, they do work quite nicely. And actually, it won't go to waste. I can paint this up or decorate it and make that into an envelope, put in something. Bit bulkier than magnets. So if you don't want too much bulk, then probably not so good. But where Lizzie's just used it on that cloth journal, absolutely ideal. That's my handy dandy tool there. Oh,
That is
you
awesome.
you have one of these, Susan. Yes, yes, they would, Renee. So yes, they're cheap. There's a new one of those, I suppose, if that breaks. And there's a couple of black things here, those in case that breaks. There's a, what do you call it? Screwdriver. And that was the other black. I'll put that there and there. I'm going to have to get a snap kit because I want to make plastic bags for my papers. Bag balm is for cows' udders. Well,
I keep a bag balm always. We use that for so much, Mary.
I'll have to go to the farmers department, farmers shop. But it's just cracking right across now. You can see. And there's like a big scab of stuff there under the nail. It's horrible, horrible. Okay, Emily, thanks for coming.
Love you, Emily.
I love you. And look into that idea of yours. Get it up and going.
Yes, your story reading idea is like on top of this world. That's wonderful.
You get it going. Lizzie's beading work was available. Just amazing. What beading work is that? What beading work have you been hiding from us, Lizzie?
I'm not sure. The only thing I showed tonight with my beading on it was the journal cover. Maybe that was it.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Denise.
What do you call it? Bag balm. Let me have a look in our local Trade Me. Oh. Here you go. Bag balm. Is it in a green square tin? Shipping
Square
from the
tin.
USA.
Green square tin.
Yeah. Bag balm ointment tin is perfect size for frequent use. With its roots in the dairy farm, Vernon's rugged. Small amount of bag balm. You can put it anywhere. Sore scrapes. I might have to get some of that. $11.
A little bit goes a long way.
I can see that. I'll do anything because this is getting so sore. $7.99 shipping, making it $20, $19. I have to do that in the other room because it's on the wrong card. So I'll do that later on in the other room.
Okay, girls, I'm going to have to, it's almost 1 a.m. here.
Gosh.
So.
Oh, it's nearly 5 o'clock here.
Yeah. You got to feed your dogs.
Yeah, I'm late feeding them.
Huh?
I'm a bit late feeding them.
Yes, they're going to starve to death. They're probably withered away to nothing already.
She's overweight.
Okay, I'm going to go, though, so I'm going to sign off. The rest of you can hang out as long as you want. But I am going to go to bed.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming, Lizzie. Love having you here. You know that.
Thank you for having me, and I will join you again soon. Okay, love you all, and stay healthy.
Okay, good night. God bless, Lizzie. Have a nice sleep.
Good night, darling.
She hasn't gone yet. I can see her fingers still moving. There she goes. She's a lovely lady, isn't she? Absolutely love her to bits. I love you all to bits, actually. Meeting everybody like I'm here has been really good for me. Best thing that's ever happened. Look at my hair. Just been washed. Can't do a thing with it. But yeah, it's lovely to have these afternoons with you. As usually I'll be sat on my own and being able to talk. I watch live videos too, but sometimes I really like to have this interaction with you all. And having Lizzie help is great. I hate typing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh, I'm not sweet. My kid wouldn't say that. Yeah, everybody, have a good night. I will go. I've got my animals to see to, and I'll be waiting for their food. Actually, I'm a bit late with Pippa's, but she's pretty good. No, it's not as pretty as it looks online. It's a bit of a mess. But I had a lot cut off a couple of months ago. It was right down my back. You've done your first video. Let me have a look, see. Am I subscribed to you? To the channel? Oh, server error. Couldn't get in there. There we go. Where are we going? Yeah, I'm subscribed to you. So how did I miss that? 2 days ago. Oh, blacks. I'm going to go back out when I go back in the other room and have a look through those. I need to make sure I see that. Do you have a name that I can put for you, or do you just like to be known as disorganised? No, who's going to laugh? Look, you're probably saying perfect. When I first did mine, I thought how terrible I was. And then others come out and said I wasn't, which gave me confidence to keep going. Nikki, right, thank you. Thank you, Nikki. It's good to have you in here. Everybody, please go and subscribe to Nikki. She's a new YouTuber, and we like everybody, you know, to have their places subbed. And oh, I was just going to look if I'm on Mary's. Of course I'm on Mary's. Sure. Hey, Debbie. We're just about to... My chat goes to my name. Hi, Nikki. Well, it's been a good afternoon. I've enjoyed it. I've got a few more pages done. I'll be on tomorrow. I've got to get some more done. I've got to get it done this week. I want to be able to do something else, and this is on my mind so much I don't get it done. I did find that other bag I was going to go through, but I can take that in the other room and do that. Oh, I bet you are. Poor thing. So is that two Nickies? We've got a Nikki N-I-C-K-Y and a Nikki N-I-K-K-I. You want to see what I've done? Well, I've been doing more of the journal. I can't remember what pages now. It's just getting that thick. I did do the baby one, which is... Oh, I did the money. I put gold coins on it, and then I put the money signs that I know, the dollar, the euro, and the pound. Hemp oil. I've got bio oil. I should be using that, I suppose. Didn't do that one today. Haven't done those. Didn't do that. There's my baby page I did today. The only thing I had was pink, so it had to be pink. I've only got one balloon on the balloon page, so I've got to finish that. Didn't do that. Didn't do that. Didn't do that. See, I've got so much to do. I'll put a new sticker on the unicorn page. Be a unicorn. Didn't do that. No. Oh, falling everywhere. No. There's my numbers. Well, that's what I did. Finished off last time. Oh, it's got to be finished by the 5th. That's my ATC and tissue. I've got to put something on the tissue, and also the ATC is on the wrong page. That was done. That was done. That was done. That's new. The aces. Food, I don't think I got that much. That was game cards, so I used another smaller pack of cards I've got. I'll put some more circles onto the circle page. I know. That's the book page, and that's all I've got in it is book page. That's the map page. And I've put motorbikes on it racing around the town. And that's the other one. That's my home page using the same map, but where I live. And I've got to try and get some little images of Invercargill too to put in it. So that's all I've done today, but yet still a lot to go. It's never going to close. Yeah. I'm going to have to get it, make it. I wasn't going to put a. I like that cat in the wind. Oh, and the sewing machine. Oh, yeah, I've got that as they're die cuts I've got. Yeah, those are die cuts on that page that I've got. That's my black and white page. It's just, this book has actually got an elastic closure, but it's not going to be enough. See, when I use that, it stays there, but of course I'm only halfway through. I'm going to have to put ribbon round it or something, stick ribbon round. I've still got to do the front covers, of course. I've got to make a tag, but then I suddenly thought, I've got this one that I made a wee while ago. I could add a bit more to that, couldn't I? And then I can say the tag's made. So I could add some more bits to it and then let it hang. So then it will have a tag. Okay, come on, get going. Keep going, Nikki, come on. But I thought I could add something else in there. My sister sent this green stuff, and all it is it's tassel stuff, but it was all broken off a tassel, and she laughingly put it in with her letter from England and said, see what you can do with that. So I did, made a bit of a tassel. I know, it's got to go to Australia, so unfortunately not New Zealand, but yeah, I've got to do my giveaway envelope this Tuesday. So this is it, isn't it? The postage with everything. Under duress, I have set up a PayPal address. If anybody wants to help, because the stuff I could give away, but I just cannot afford all the postage. I have heard from somebody on it. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's a bummer because I've got so much stuff I could give away here, far too much stuff. But yeah, actually, with this I've decided no more padded stuff. I'm just going to have to do like montages just to keep it. I'm going to put out a swap when I've finished. Well, or a challenge or something. When this is finished, we can all confer together and see how people would like it. But I would like to put something else so that we can all work into it together, because it is good fun. So you should do a giveaway. If you pay it, it'll I've done a giveaway. I did one, didn't you? Wasn't you there? This when did I do it? Friday. I did a 400 subby giveaway. This box here. Janice, what's her other name? Janice won it. And well, yes, I could try that, but you know, it's worth trying. Make some up, make some envelopes up, show what's in it, and if people want it, then you say pay. That's a good idea. I could do that. I'll start and get some more envelopes because I would use. See, that's worldwide padded envelopes I've got. And you can get quite a bit in those. I think the one I sent to Lizzie, I've got quite a bit in it. I'd love a journal. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what the postage will be on this. Size 2. I could look it up. I'll look up online what the price will be on this. But I think I can go up to about, oh, I don't know. I'll work it out because I can work out what the postage is on this actually online. That's cool. We'll have to come along and be on that. So, but I'll put out, you know, that people can do that. Why aren't I subscribed to you, Nikki? Why am I not subscribed to you? That's not on. 1.8K. Oh, you lucky thing. Wow, you do some lovely work. Wow, wow. Where do you live, Nikki? Where are you? Are you in New Zealand? Carson Taxify. So where are you in? Are you in New Zealand? Because I see you've got the New Zealand flag on the Christchurch. Oh, cool. I'm in Chicago. Oh, that's okay. What's going on? Hi, Susan. We're just going off. That's what's going on. But I've ended up talking more. My son's going to be in Christchurch soon. His wife's already up there, and my step-grandchildren are up there, and my step-great-granddaughter. And I think I've got to go up there in March next year. It'll be my son's 50th. No, in Chicago, it's okay. I must admit, I used to live in Alexandra. I used to love it there, but things happen there, marriage breakup and, you know, things like that. And my kids are down here. They're both nurses at the hospital and everything. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Oh, dear. Yes, I was wondering where you was. You've missed Elizabeth, Susan. She's been and come and gone. Yes, it is almost over. We've been, I don't know how long I've been on. Can anybody see on there? What's it? How long we've been on? It doesn't show me this end. You lived in Arrowtown. I like Arrowtown. I loved Alex. Oh, Alabama, and almost like Alex. Country girl. My son is just leaving Alexandra to go to Christchurch. I thought you was. I thought you might have met her at the dumpster. I'm coming over to America, Susan, to do dumpster diving. 4 hours. Shivers. Wow, this will be my longest. I've been watching the dumpster divers on telly, Susan. I want to come over and do dumpster diving. Be good fun. Oh, goodness, I didn't know I'd been on that long. I didn't know I'd kept you all that long. Mind you, half of you have not been here that long, eh? Just found cloche case for 25 bucks. What's that? Yes, well, there is opportunities in Christchurch because of the rebuild. I realise that. And I can't move up there. I would like to be by then, by that sun and that, but well, thank you, Tanya. Yes, I understand that, Susan. I wonder sometimes how they dig in there, but blimey, they have some good finds. Pyrex domes. Oh, right. I don't know what those are. Pyrex domes. Then it's got to go in the mail on Tuesday. Right, well, ladies, as I say, it is time to go and feed my animals. I thank you all so much for being here. Oh, okay, I want to go to one that's visible. I want to go to the Bed Bath and Beyond, is it? And Michael's and the dollar store. All them good ones. Oh, I'd love to do it. Yes, it is, Beetle Chick. It is my scavenger book. Oh, I have to. I'm going to come on tomorrow afternoon too, around about the same time. Which, yeah, well, as I say, I will be on tomorrow. It's Monday tomorrow for us. I don't do anything on a Monday. So around about 12 o'clock New Zealand time, either just before or just after. Oh, Beetle Chick, I'm sorry. Don't you hate that when people are going as you pull up? Yeah, please do come back tomorrow. Nikki, it's lovely having you here. And I will be doing more of this journal possibly. It's got to be done while I'm doing it and going through it this week. I'm going to come online each time if people want to join me. When do you go on then, Nikki? Oh, okay. I was with Danina to start with, and then I decided to come on over here and get online. Oh, great-grandson's birthday. Wow, lovely. Cool, that would be great. Oh, yeah. This is an old switch, just an old sweatshirt thing. When do you finish work, Nikki? I'm going to have to go through some of your videos tonight now. What time do you finish work? 1. Oh, I'll be on about then. I'll be going on about 12. Yes, I've always liked blue, actually. I like this blue. Thank you, Beetle Chick. Yep, we'll be here. So, everyone, I am going to say good night this time, and thank you sincerely for being here. And okay, then, Tanya, thanks for being here today. Hey? Oh, Mary, how awful for the poor wee man. Oh, it doesn't matter, guys. You go on with Nikki. You go on when you like, but I usually do come on a Monday afternoon. So, bye to you all, ladies. Have a good night, evening, day, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. I really mean that. And see you all tomorrow if you want to catch up tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Love you all.